Hi, my name is Kirsten Adams, and I'm excited to share my in-progress dissertation research, The Righteous and the Woke, examining the moralization of American political communication. Moral tribalism was on full display in the 2016 U.S. presidential elections rhetoric. Donald Trump didn't just label his Democratic opponent crooked Hillary, he had thousands of supporters chanting to lock her up. And in criticizing Trump's amplification of racist, sexist, and xenophobic rhetoric, Hillary Clinton dismissed Trump voters as a basket of deplorables. Throughout the campaign, politicians and pundits more often cast vote choice as a moral decision than a policy-based one, and moral conviction was performed as objective truth. American democracy only functions when political parties and actors recognize their opposition as legitimate, but partisans increasingly perceive and convey the other side not just as factually wrong, but as morally wrong, with a majority of Democrats and Republicans viewing members of the other party as more immoral than other Americans. Moral language is a particularly powerful political tool. Moral conviction can contribute to political engagement and activism while simultaneously promoting extremism and hostility. And although there's been significant scholarly attention given to the sorting of partisan identities with social identities and the identity basis of political communication more broadly, what is less clear is the moral basis of elite political communication and the distinct ways in which partisans perform morality and strategically wield moral appeals. With this in mind, a central goal of this in-progress research is to analyze how the political left and right advance rival moral claims and potentially sort partisans along moral lines. I argue that moral boundaries are shaped and articulated through communicative processes and are strategically performed for political ends. In this in-progress dissertation research, I develop an analytical framework for the study of moral language in communication research and adapt a novel manually validated organic dictionaries approach, combining computational and qualitative content analysis to both inductively and deductively examine moral claims in elite political communication. Empirically, I'm currently collecting data to examine moral claims at work by two central groups in American politics, partisan media, and politicians themselves, in three separate empirical cases, each in the context of the 2020 U.S. election. The first case examines the contemporary space of partisan media as an arena for moral contests. The second turns to political campaigners themselves, examining moral campaign appeals by presidential and congressional candidates. And in the third case, I examine how political issues not traditionally understood by political scientists to be moral issues are embraced as such by political actors. Central to this research is a question imperative to understanding our current political moment. If all political claims become moral claims, how can citizens deliberate over fundamentally different understandings of what is moral? Thank you so much.